headphones now, but I'm not going to use them now. I'm going to use a good headphones when I get some good headphones. Anyway, what's going on with you guys? It's your boy EC. We're back with another episode of Real Spill Survival. Now, you guys may see that we're not where we left off. Yeah, the pink forest biome, sakura tree biome, cherry blossom tree biome, whatever you want to call it biome. That shit is over there. That shit is over there. I had made maybe 3 or 4 videos showcasing me running from there, talking about, basically where I'm at now. And then I made two more. Then I made 2 more videos after that one video of like showcasing about just talking about where I've been, why it's been like damn near a year, um, and where I'm at now. But we're going to get into that in this video. And then not only that, I made 2 videos about an unfortunate circumstance that happened in my life. And I think we're going to dive into that a little bit today. But like I said, let's dive into the first topic of the day. You know, 10 months has gone by since the last video. It's going to be same day, same upload. And then I'm going to start a new series. And then uh, I think whilst I'm doing that new series, I'm going to upload uh, Bring Us the Moon. So gonna be a couple videos coming out sooner than later. It's been 10 months. You feel me? I believe the last time I even said anything to you guys, it was that I was having a boy, or I didn't even know if you guys knew I was having a boy, but I had a baby boy. Emotional journey, I should say, not a beautiful one, for sure, not a beautiful one. We went through hell trying to get this spot. You know what I mean? Being at my baby mama's being at my baby mama's parents' house, from the first half of it. That's why you guys didn't see me for those first, like, that's why you guys didn't have any videos for like 9 months. That's why I wasn't uploading for like 9 months. Because during those 9 months of me, you know, not uploading, I was trying to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? I was trying to figure this shit out for real, for real. And, you know, by the end of it, we did, and we was able to get our spot like right before, we had to pay, my baby mama's mom like some ridiculous fucking price for the smallest bedroom in the house. And, we wasn't about that mess, so we was trying our best to get our spot. And you know literally, like, maybe I think a couple days before, she was expecting money, we got approved for an apartment. And I was telling my dad that I was on the phone with my dad telling him like, hey, we may have to come move in, for just a little bit, because we're not we can't afford to try to pay for this room and then try to get a place, at the same time. That's just not gonna happen. And she's not finna try to get that money out of us either. So my dad was cool with it. He one thing my dad wants more than ever is to have his boy with him as much as possible. Um, but unfortunately for me, unfortunately for him, unfortunate for me, I as I was on the phone with him, I got a message, stating that we were approved for an apartment. So, that's where this led us here today. As soon as I got that message, that we can come in and grab our keys, it was go time. We went in, grabbed our keys, and like literally the next day, I think they was like, you can come in Monday, because I think it was a Sunday or Saturday when we got that message. And then it was like, you can come in no, they was like, you can come in the next day. You can come in the next day, grab your keys, and you can be getting your moving process. So literally, like, within a day, I was moved in there. We didn't hold back. We got a truck, and I immediately like went crazy. She was already packing up stuff because she believed that we was, that it was getting close to that time. But dude, literally, like, within one day, I had everything in the back of the truck ready to go, ready to be moved out. You know what I mean? And she was on the same page with me. She had a couple of our stuff already ready to go. You know what I mean? And yeah, we got it done. We got it done on our. Oh, I already had a smoker and a blast furnace. Damn, I'm fucking up. I already had good shit. Didn't even know that. Damn. Well, That doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, it's been one hell of a journey. One hell of a journey, man. Um, we're here now, our own spot. Um, but unfortunately, you know, I have to, lead this on to the next topic I want to talk about, and it's unfortunate because it just happened. You know what I mean? And I was just talking about it, but I had to leave home. I had to leave home, and leaving home meant I had to leave my little girl. Not my little girl, my little dog, but she's my little girl to me. I don't give a fuck how anybody else feel about it. She's my little girl to me, and I had to leave my Maddy behind. I had to leave her behind, and as I left, as I was gone from the home, as I was gone from the house, she just got worse. With behavior. You know, um, the not listening, the just random barking at the neighbors' fence, trying to get into the neighbors' fence. Um, just a whole list of things. Like it then turned into her, you know, starting fights with the dog that we had at the time. Unfortunately, Allie, who's the dog I'm talking about that she was fighting, she ran away. Um, that's unfortunate. So now there's no dogs at that house. But Maddie's behavior just worsened over time, and I noticed that the more I was getting these calls about, hey, Maddie is doing this, Maddie's doing that, Maddie's doing this, Maddie's doing that. I knew eventually that I was going to get that call that, hey, Maddie just bit somebody. Maddie just bit somebody, and it fucking happened. It fucking happened. You know what I mean? And without my guidance, without my discipline, she turned into a dog that uh, these simple minded motherfuckers can tame. And she didn't get put down. I don't know if she got put down. I'm scared to ask my mom. I think I'm gonna ask her when I fully become, not emotional with this. But you know, they put her out the house for I think like damn near not the entire day, but they put her out the house for a good minute once it happened. And yeah, man, unfortunately, it was just a thing of we can't keep her. You know what I mean? She's not she's not she's just her behavior is just too much right now. And unfortunately, I hate to even like say it or bring it up to myself, but I know what happens when you turn in a dog that has behavioral issues to the to a pound or anything like that. And you know the one thing they do is euthanize them. They don't deal with them for too much longer. You know what I mean? And it sucks because Maddie was given the third chance to come be with me. My mom told me, "Hey, you can come get her. You come get her if you don't want her to go. You come get her." Maddie got that third chance. She did, but her third chance was ultimately just thrown in the fucking ocean. Shortly after, because as you guys know, I'm no longer on my own. You know, I'm no longer on my own. I'm not on my own. I was never on my own. So, like, I can't just go and say, hey, like, I'm getting Maddie. I have to bring it up to my baby mama like that. Like, I have to. And she said no. She was like, no. She already then had problems in the past before I was able to really learn how to discipline her and guide her, and show her the love and care that she really needed, that she was provided at, the SPCA. because when she was at SPCA the first time we got her, she was she was being loved and cared on by one of the workers there, who like literally wanted to bring Maddy home, but she couldn't because she already had dogs, and it was just already too much. Too much with 2 dogs. 2 dogs is too much. You know what I mean? So she didn't want to bring on a third one. You know what I mean? And if she could have, she would have brought Maddy home with her, but she couldn't. So she just treated Maddy like Maddy was one of her own, and then there comes us, coming to pick up Maddy, or coming to look at a dog, and we see Maddy as the first dog, because she's being walked that day, and she's just so loving. My brother at the time is literally small, so there's no point in saying like, oh, she had a problem with babies then. You get what I'm saying? It was just the wrong guidance. The wrong guidance and the wrong discipline that was being applied, the wrong love that was being applied, and she didn't like that. I can understand, how a dog can go from being happy to unhappy. I can understand that concept. Unfortunately, actions got worse, and she ended up, doing something that she did once before, years back, before, I could give her the guidance and love. And she bit another kid in my family. And, yeah, it was like, we just can't keep her. You know what I mean? And, that she's just not safe. And then, they put her outside all day and until my mom got back, and I told my mom, like, don't call me again, like, y'all broke my heart because y'all wasn't giving her the y'all didn't provide what she needed. Like, over the time, she was like, I seen this coming a mile away, and it just it sucks because now it's like, oh fuck, like, you know it sucks. It fucking sucks. My heart is torn into fucking pieces. Um, Maddy was given that third chance, and yeah, my baby mama said no. She said, well, no, we're not. She's already been 2 kids. She's not coming here, you know. And I was expecting that. I was expecting that. I was expecting that. But was I prepared for it? No. So now I'm a little bit pissed off, a little bit angry, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Doesn't really matter now, but doesn't really matter now. But that that pushed me to a point to where I'm just like, fine, you know. I understand that this life shit is not gonna go the way I want to all the time, and because of that, I'm gonna be more ruthless. I'm gonna be more meaningless, more uh, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be as ruthless as this world wants me to be, but I'm gonna also make sure that I keep that good, innocent, young lad who wants to strive to be something. You know what I mean? And I think that where I'm headed with this video is that it's okay to be angry, as long as your anger doesn't resort to any sort of violence. I feel like anger is best when it's dealt with in a way that it doesn't hurt nobody and it heals the person that is angry. You know what I mean? And right now, all my mind is telling me is just to push people away. Push people away. Keep people at an arm's distance. And do what I need to do. Expect the oncomings of whatever. Like, honestly, like, I think my baby mom might cheat on me. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying that because of the fact that I know I'm not treating her good, so I know that I know that she's probably gonna resort to that, because that's what all females do, really. You know, like eventually, like they go looking for that. They go looking for that. You know what I mean? But I'm well prepared for it. It is what it is. If it does happen, um, I mean, hell, she just left today with the baby. Didn't even say nothing. You know what I mean? Because I told her I was mad at her. I was, and I don't know when I won't be. I don't. I can't tell you when I won't be. I love that dog more than a lot of things. So, excuse me if I may be a little upset about the things that have taken place. But you probably won't have the same me for a good minute, you know? Like for a good minute, like I don't think I can I don't think I'll be able to think the same um and all that. I may need to go to therapy. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. But that's just how I'm feeling at this point in time. It's just my heart's telling me like separate yourself, you know. Separate yourself and take the break that you need to take. You know, it's okay to do that. I feel like it's okay to do that in my mind as long as I'm not causing hurt, you know. And what I mean by hurt is hurt in ways that mean I'm totally just disrespecting you. You know what I mean? That type of hurt, you know. Dude, you know, just live life in the way of like not live life in a way, but you know, just maneuver as if as if like maneuver as if you care for people but you don't care for things, not anything that doesn't interest you at least. And that may be selfish, but that's just the point you've gotten to in life. It's okay. I feel like it's okay. You know what I mean? I don't know, boys. I'm real hurt about that situation. If anybody knows me like really closely, they know like that's really Edward's dog. You know, Edward really loves that animal. You know, if people like the people that know me, that like if they know me, like they know like that's Edward's dog. You know, it just sucks that it's just that's not something I can easily deal with. That's not something I can easily deal with. So I'm learning to deal with that. You know what I mean? I'm learning to deal with that and figure out how I can, you know, basically live this life without her in any of the plans. Cause she was in every plan I had, like every single one. There wasn't there wasn't a single plan that I had in life, whether it was getting a car, whether it was traveling somewhere, whether it was having a home. I've always included her every time, every time. And that and the fact that the final decision of where she may go and possibly if she may live or not was left with someone else other than me. I can't sit there and say I'm happy and I'm in love with you. You know what I mean? I can't sit there and think positive things and I can't. That's just not happening right now. I just can't live with that. But I'm gonna have to. Like I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to try to like live with that because it's like fuck, you know. Like yeah, I had no saying that. I had no saying that. I had to ask her because I don't even have the load to go. I don't even have the fucking the ride to go and get the damn dog. I didn't even have the right to go and get her, so I had to. I had to. But that's where we're at in this life. You know, I'm creating this shitty ass house. By the way, I don't know what I don't. I literally don't know what I'm building. I'm just like going with the flow. If it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really give a damn. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Trying to figure out how I can possibly gain this fucking strength to, you know, do this shit without her. Um, I'm a fucking go through all the memories on my phone and hopefully I find like maybe the first video I've ever had of her. You know what I mean? And like that's gonna be the day like I celebrate her life every time. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do, but I now understand like I have to just celebrate her life. I have to. She when and the crazy part about it is, you know, when I got to say goodbye, because I thought, you know, initially my sister told me like we don't know where she's at. We put her outside after, you know what I mean. So I'm just thinking like, fuck, my dog is just running around in this crazy ass neighborhood, you know, with these fast ass drivers and shit. Like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. And y'all just put her out after she bit somebody. Like, someone's probably gonna fucking kill her, bro. Like, it's a painful thing. So I thought, you know, I wasn't gonna be able to, you know, even say goodbye to her. You know, I was upset. I was crying. You know what I mean? And it's just a painful thing, a really painful thing. I named that dog Kaguya because I knew that one day when she died that I couldn't have that same cell dog. I couldn't have Maddy's genes anymore. I knew that was over once she was gone. And so for that, I named her Kaguya. Because in the beginning of Naruto's whole thing, it starts with Kaguya. Kaguya is the very beginning of everything that you see in Naruto. So why not make her the beginning of everything? I'm young. There's probably going to be 20 dogs I have. 20 dogs I'm going to go through. Damn, I don't want to say go through like that, but there's going to be a lot of dogs that I may have in the future, a lot of animals I may have in the future. I'm going to experience this type of shit, and it's going to pain me, it's going to hurt me, it's going to make me feel like shit. It was my dog. Maddy was my baby. She was my baby girl. Everybody knew that. And only few cared. You know, so you know, when I notice that you barely give a fuck, it's going to make me not like you a little bit. And that's unfortunate, because I'm gonna have to tell my baby mama that too. Because right now I don't like you. I'm gonna have to be real with her, you know. And she's just gonna have to understand that right now I don't want nothing to just house complete. There we go. Man, tough subject. Tough subject. It's really touchy. Like, I'm pretty sure my mood like went down like a whole. Like, I'm pretty sure like when I edit this video, it's gonna show that like, oh my god, like he's really upset about this. But that's just like I loved her, man. I really did love her, man. And I'm every day I'm gonna have to learn how to do this shit without her. You know what I mean? Every day I'm gonna have to learn how to put a plan together, put a dream together, and not involve her in that shit. And not only that, I'ma have to I'ma have to deal and learn with the fact that every plan that I have planned now and that I had planned, you know, with that dog, it she's not in it no more. And it sounds and I hope it's getting to people's head, because I involved her in everything. Everything. I wanted her to be a part of everything I planned. This home I live in now, I wanted her to be in. I wanted her to experience it, and she can't. She can't experience it. She never got the fucking chance to, my nigga. She never got the chance to be disciplined and guided by me and loved and cared by me under my own roof. And that was something I've always wanted to do. I knew that the moment I got out of my mom's house, I was taking Maddy with me. But I couldn't take Maddy with me to someone else's house. That just wouldn't work. That just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. And then, you know, unfortunately enough, what stopped me from getting Maddy as soon as I got my place was my baby mama. Because I had initially brought up Maddy when we first moved, and she shot that shit down so quick. So I'm gonna have to. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna have to let you know, like, dude, you were never fond of that idea of her being with me, and I'm gonna be upset with you about it. I'm gonna be upset with you about it, and you're gonna have to fucking take it. We're in a relationship right now, and if you want to fucking storm off and be mad, go ahead. I don't give a damn. But you have to remember that the one thing that I truly fucking loved, the one thing I thought about, the one call I dreaded about was Maddy. It was Maddy. It was Maddy girl, Maddy Rue, Maddy baby, my little mamas. And not only did you not want her to be here the first time we moved in, and that's after we found out that neighbors had dogs. You didn't want her then. You had the final decision. You had the final decision. I never went and grabbed my dog after I told my mom, because we were looking at, and we was looking at dogs. We were literally looking at dogs. She didn't want Maddy. That was the thing. She didn't want Maddy. She wanted a dog. She wanted a totally different dog. I can see that. And you can't deny that, because I seen that in you. If we had the money, we would have had him right then and there. We would have got that damn dog if we had the money. And you know that. So don't try to make it seem like you had all this love in the world for Maddy, because you fucking didn't. When it really mattered, you fucking didn't. I knew Maddy's behavior was getting worse. I tried to bring her in the first time, it got shot down. Then when it really showed that her behavior was fucking terrible, you still didn't give a fuck. You still didn't give a fuck. So, while you're being mad at me, make sure you just don't go trip on some dick. Cause that'll be fucked up. Cause I ain't that mad to the point to where I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna be with you no more. But I worry due to how much I'm probably going to act. And my mom just sent me a fucking picture of my dog. Dude, are you serious? Mama, why you do that to me, man? Oh my god, dude. That's it. That's the end of it, man. I'm gonna go talk to my baby mama right now. I'm gonna let her know how I feel. I'll see you guys on the next episode. My mom literally just sent me a fucking picture of my fucking baby girl, man. When I first fucking got her. She sent me a picture of when I first fucking got her, dude. When we first fucking got her. I was just saying, like, dude. I love you guys. Thank you for anybody who come here and watches this shit, man. You're a real ass nigga. You're a real ass bitch. Keep striving to be the greatest. Don't let these hardships knock you the fuck off your motherfucking horse, bro. You keep on fucking riding that motherfucker through the wind. Move the fuck out my way, bitch. Be strong. Adios, amigos. Let's head back home.